Okay, so we are back with Kevin. Last time you saw us taking out the suspension from and back, so now we have just rolling shell, and then we put the bike in, we put the roll cage, and the bike is on for good. So the next step now is to set the Kevin on a proper height, and to do this we need to cut those arches a bit higher, and by a bit higher I mean more of like here. Before, Kevin had very nice fitment to the tire with the fender flare. But actually from the bottom of the car to the floor it was quite a lot of space, which I didn't like. I would like Kevin to be literally like on the floor, and that's why we're gonna move those arches more up. So we're gonna cut them here, front and back, and then we're gonna redesign the whole front suspension and the back suspension to make it drivable, right? So without further ado, let's get to work. So I cut out the outer arch, but of course we need to cut out the rest of the door as well for the wheel to go inside the car. But first we need to get rid of the inner panel here. Okay, the back one is cut, but same as the front, we just need to get rid of the inner arch, all of this, and a bit of this. And then we're gonna put the fender flares back on, just roughly, and we're gonna have a proper position of the future Kevin. The future Kevin, we should call it the future Kevin.
This is Kevin and this is his heart, so call him Kevin Heart. That was bad. Kevin is Kevin.
Kevin is Kevin. It's always going to be Kevin. It's less and less of it with us. Not much of it left, yeah, but still, it's still Kevin. Kevin is Kevin. Let's cut a bit more out of Kevin.
Because this is not enough. More.
Okay, so we are finished with it. The wheels are set in exact position as we want them. Not the camber at the front because it's a bit too much. At the moment we're gonna set it pretty much the same as it was. So the back wheel is gonna be pretty much straight and the front wheel is gonna have just a bit of camber, like 6 degrees, 5-6 degrees. Have a look. Boom. I don't know if you need to use a lot of imagination to see this car, how low it's gonna be.
If you look at where the wheel is now.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 5 centimeters over the floor.
What do you mean 5 centimeters? You wanna have off-roading or something?
I'm sorry.
No, 5 centimeters, what's that?
Okay, so I think I wanna do the test to put Marek on the same level as the car, to imagine the car is on the floor. You know what I mean? So this is the floor level, and Marek is standing on the floor level. This is how low Kevin's gonna be.
I remember I used to struggle to reach the middle of the thing.
Bro, it's gonna be like, hold it next to you, like, where is it? Here?
My nipples.
And now come on the floor. It's gonna be like this. Yeah, this low. I don't know, can you imagine Kevin being that low?
I can't.
That's crazy, that's lower than...
It's already lower than it was before, like even if on this right now.
This is how it's supposed to be from the very beginning.
Yes, but we didn't have the
balls.
The balls, the fund, and the time, and the space.
And tools and friends.
Yeah, and the most important, I think, friends that have knowledge to do this.
Yeah, because if it would be just me and Marek, we
No
wouldn't
chance.
be able to do it. We just have so many friends that
Even like-
come and help us do it, like very intelligent people that can imagine stuff in 3D and then like,
Different people are good at different things.
yeah. And I think this is where we leave it. Don't worry about the front camera. It looks very bad from here, but it's gonna be much less. What's the next step with Kevin? Oh, the next step with Kevin is making the front suspension. We already have an idea how to make it, and we've ordered some parts already. And making the back suspension, and well, it won't be any suspension. There's gonna be just a rod with a sprocket.
It's actually like a go-kart.
Yeah, we went back to the original idea of the drive, and I think it's gonna work. And yeah, once we have a drive, once we have a suspension, we can actually have a ride in this thing.
Realistically, 2 more months.
2 more months.
Yeah, that's with waiting for parts and all that.
Yeah.
2 months, we should have this on the first test drive.
So yeah, this is the state of things at the moment. He's a hot boy now, actually, officially. So I think that will be end of this part of the video with Kevin. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please say in the comments what do you think. Don't bully us too much. Let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, this part of the video I'm not looking forward to, but the job needs to be done. So basically, my Miata is here in the old garage because we need more space in that garage, and we were supposed to keep it here for a couple months until the events. But then a couple weeks ago, we decided to go for an event in Spain, which is happening next month. And that's why I need to sort out my car before we go. I need to go test it, and the first thing that needs to be done is I need to change the axle shaft. It's super cold, it's 1 degree. Plus, so let's just get to work. So I brought some tools, everything I need should be here, and first thing I need to do is change the front wheel because there's a flat tire here, and with flat tire I won't be able to push the car out to get access to the back. So firstly, let's change the wheel at the front. Okay, we pulled the car out just a bit so I have more space here. Now we're gonna raise it up, get the wheel out, and try to install new axle shaft. Właśnie tam mama. Aha, kurde, ty jest przegub jeszcze stary, patrz. O nie. So this was stuck inside my diff, and this is the ending of the old axle shaft. So old one, new one. Let's put it in. Working back here in this garage gave me a bit of nostalgia and like appreciation of what we have right now, because 2 years ago we just had this one little garage, one car, and that was the reality. So by spending this 1.5 hours here in a cold garage, you know, outside, lying under the car, you know, banging a hammer, and like all the dirt is coming into my eyes, you know, it makes me feel grateful for what we have in the moment. So with that accent, let's put the car back in the garage and let's go to the part 3 of the video, which will be CLAT S13. Okay, so it's been 1 hour. We made it here to Archie, and the S13 is here in the garage, so we're gonna check on the progress. And also we brought the seats. As you saw the seats last time, they were Recaro from Evo 4, but I didn't really like the inside of it, the red bit, so I swapped it for flowers.
You gay or what?
No gay. I think it's nice. It's very manly. Boogie, can you take a second seat, please? Let's go. So with the S13 there's been some progress done. Archie installed the fuel pressure regulator, the fuel filter, and the whole fuel system is pretty much ready. Now they're still installing the new fuel pump on the car. The spaghetti is looking organized as well. It's been cleaned of any unnecessary cables. So what actually left is to put the spaghetti inside the car now. Inside the dash is out, this has been painted, and I have this box here. Let's open it and see what's inside. So these are aluminum mounting brackets for the S13, and we got them from MANJI events. The link for them is in the description. If you're interested in them, go hit them up. Super lightweight, super nice. Let's go test them inside the car. Okay, and this is the last package for today. And it's a banner. Hey, fine. We actually shot the video with Iga, with her Civic, and with Max and his R32. They are actually together, they are a couple, and they have this company called Equip Performance. And what they do is importing from Japan and distributing a lot of JDM parts. They distribute work wheels, HKS, Grady, all of those nice Japanese car companies, they deal with it. So we have a little package from them. Let's see the parts that they send us. So we have a Grady radiator cap, very cool. We have a Grady oil filter. We have a Tomei oil cap. This is super cool, looks like piston. Boogie, what is this?
Oil drain screw.
I don't really know the English name, but Boogie says this is oil drain screw. This is basically the screw that you put on your oil pan, and it has a magnet, so it should catch all the pieces of steel, right? And a Cusco drift button for drifters. Not like Boogie. Boogie didn't have a drift button and he crashed.